Well, Amy, it was a year ago tomorrow, but the Monday that was quite a day for you. What do you remember most about the day and the blizzard, the baby? What stands out?
I was scared at first because I had to go by myself, but then I was excited once he came. It just relieved all the stress and the worrying, and I was happy that he came healthy and strong.
There's a lot of scary parts about that day. What was the worst? What was the scariest, most traumatic for you?
Knowing that I had to ride by myself to the hospital and go through surgery alone.
Yeah, your son is about to be 1 year old. But what's this been like for you?
It's been, a big experience. He's a handful, but he's a blessing too, because that was a very hard day to get to the hospital with all the snow and the bumpy ride, and just having him here is a blessing. I'm happy. He's happy, so and healthy.
We're gonna just talk about the fact that you were ready to go with your wife or with Amy and take her, and then this happened. What was it like not being able to go initially?
It hurt. It hurt a lot. Me not being able to go with her, but I asked them if they could just please get her to the hospital in time and just for everything to be okay, and that's pretty much was my main concern after that. But when they drove off, it kind of bothered me a little bit because I wasn't able to go at all. But it's like you said, there was no room, and my main concern was just getting them and making sure everything went there was no problems and no issues, and everything went like it should with just the regular labor and whatnot. But
did you think that you weren't going to be able to see her, the birth or delivery or anything at all?
Yes, sir. I assumed that's pretty much what I was just gonna have to wait to go see him, but I wasn't gonna be there for the actual for him coming out at that time. But luckily for me, there was a doctor. I believe her name was Hernandez. I think that she had a FaceTime, and she was able to do it like that on her sister's iPad, and that's how we seen my son being born.
What was that like, watching it that way?
It was neat. It was a new experience. It was different. I've never. The technology today. It allows you to do so much, and I seen it with my own eyes that day because I was able to see my son being born, not being able to be there at the time. But it was just. I was actually there at the time because it was just a video of it was like a movie. I was watching a movie of my son being born, and that's pretty much how it was. And it was just it was a blessing, and I thank the doctor for that. I really did.
So on the faces of people passing by, I see friends shaking hands, singing.